In case you are not familiar with Singapore laws and regulations, the Republic is well known for having strict restrictions on controlled substances. So, is CBD legal in Singapore? Singapore takes a harsh stand against drug possession. Aside from Singapore's infamous ban on chewing gum, the small country is very well known for having some of the harshest drug possession laws across the world. The Republic has an absolute zero-tolerance position on drugs. In fact, even carrying minuscule amounts of a controlled substance could mean a lifetime jail term. Moreover, carrying large amounts could be considered an executable offense. Under the current Misuse of Drugs Act, defendants aren't innocent until proven guilty. The burden of proof relies on the defendant to convince the prosecution that they didn't illegally possess drugs. Almost all drug possession crimes, even minor ones, are presumed to be trafficking. Renters or landlords can be considered complicit if a tenant is caught possessing drugs. This is unless they can prove they had no prior knowledge. Some health advocates push for even harsher regulations. They claim that Singapore has some of the lowest drug abuse rates in the world. For instance, 0.005% of the population uses cannabis compared to the UK's 8.2%. Is CBD legal in Singapore? The country relies on an authoritarian law enforcement culture to deter social harm. They do this instead of letting users take their health into their own hands. Many CBD users believe that Singapore would naturally have a strict lack of tolerance concerning the hemp-based extract. However, the narrative is much more complicated. In February, the Health Ministry and the Ministry of Home Affairs commented that it was vital to distinguish between compounds containing unprocessed illicit substances and medically useful supplements with cannabinoids. Our drug policies are underpinned by evidence, the statement explained. Singapore must continue to stay drug-free to prevent harm to the population. In other words, any material with scientific evidence backing its efficacy and safety for the body might not be considered illicit. Overall, Singapore officials believe that other countries have too permissive of an attitude towards drugs, which bears a high social cost. However, cannabinoid medical supplements may opt to undergo very restrictive review by the Health Services Authority before they can be registered for supply. Currently, the country is exploring medical treatments and the utility of CBD. This is a part of the nation's larger $25 million initiative to promote the biotech industry. Researchers hope to find rigorous evidence of CBD's utility for Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, and chronic pain conditions. Bottom line, it seems that, as time goes on, officials might warm up more to the booming global CBD market. As long as researchers and academics keep exclaiming that CBD-infused products are not psychotropic and can be incredibly beneficial, the strict regulation around the substance will have to change. Take a look around our shop to find effective, safe, and legal CBD supplement solutions.